Best part of the podcast, the newest segment of the podcast. And we're gonna really make this one worthwhile this week. So people, please rock with us. And yes, we are talking about roll up and hole up.
Hey,
Roll up.
my shit.
Roll up.
I saved another squizzy for this one.
Might have to make some special theme music for this in the backdrop just to make this episode so special. We might have to drop this on its own, like its own special pod, roll up and hole up. But check it. Gentlemen, roll up or hole up, we're going to run down a couple of topics and we're going to break down the rules, and this is how the game works. For everyone who's new to the podcast, this is one of our latest segments we introduced on a few episodes way back, and it's been, a breakout ever since. But now it basically goes like this. I'm going to run down a couple of topics, some in sports, in media, pop culture, some wildness, and we're going to choose either something we're going to discuss, we're going to go be like, hey, hold up. If it's something we're going to pass on and keep it moving, we're going to go like, yo, roll up. So it's pretty simple and straightforward, so we're going to get it going. So first topic on the slate, Jared Jack throws a full court basket into the stands.
Roll up.
Roll up.
Roll up.
At New York City Comic Con. Oh, wait, you got go TG. At New York City Comic Con, they released the new Star Wars trailer.
Roll up. I'm kind of tired of
Roll
Star
up.
Wars. Like, it's not the same, so roll up.
This is Disney Star Wars.
I ain't never seen Star Wars a day in my life.
Oh, you know what you're missing now, I'll tell you that much.
Chewbacca is from a Yoda to a Darth Maul to a Skywalker.
You know a lot of names though, good man.
Yeah, I play video games.
You're in the circle.
I ain't in the circle. I promise you, I haven't watched one of them movies. That's just part of American culture. Is Star Wars.
Yes,
Whenever you got people waiting a week before the movie come out in a costume for a movie to come out, it's some shit. That shit's crazy.
Hey, yo, the pre-orders are already damn near sold out, dude.
Yeah, I mean, George Lucas could say one's coming out 2020 on this date, and people, it will sell out right now.
Real shit. Real shit.
But he no longer controls the brand, though.
Nigga got the Midas touch, man.
Wow, that shit is people. I mean, it's like, it's one of them things you hear people talk about it, and just the layers and universe, and it's never end. It's Star Trek. It's just we are my whole lives.
So it's like a Dragon Ball Z?
The Dragon Ball Z is popular, but that's Japanese. That's not American. Like, Star Wars is part of American culture.
So I guess we ended up hitting the hold up on this one.
Yeah.
I would have turned it. Really turned it to him.
So we got the next topic on the slate. New York Knicks, their jersey just landed their first sponsor. Roll up or hold up.
Wait, what's the sponsor? What's
Hold up. Who's the sponsor?
Yeah, hold up. What's the
Squarespace.
sponsor?
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold up. Who's the sponsor?
Hold on.
Squarespace will be the New York Knicks sponsor on their jersey moving forward for the 2017-2018 season.
Hey yo, is it Squarespace?
What do they do?
The company that does like security, like holy shit.
Yeah,
What the
Knicks
fuck?
add Squarespace as team's first jersey sponsor.
Wow.
Okay.
The fuck?
That's one of James Dolan boys.
Probably
good
somebody
sponsor.
in the
Good
back.
sponsor for the Knicks, but
That's all that is. Come on, hey, if I was the owner of a team and you telling me, hey, yo, Piff, you want to put the DHC patch on a jersey? Hell yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And they're not even like
you know, that's
but they're not
shit
even
you do.
sports oriented. That's the crazy thing, dude.
Hey, you know,
Yeah,
a lot of
but
these
Cleveland has
sponsors
good
aren't.
year.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Golden State has Rakuten. So,
anything, I would go for the logo. Like if I'm the owner, I'm gonna look at all the businesses I approve of, or whoever's on the board. Whoever has the best logo, you know, adjacent with my jersey, that's the one I'm going with. I'm not gonna have no,
Yo, this shit sound like I'm watching
some weirdo shit,
500 on the basketball
on my
court.
jersey.
Word. That's all.
Like real shit, son. I feel like I'm watching Daytona 500 on the basketball court. A bunch of motherfuckers with other products. Next, you're gonna have somebody getting sponsored by Walmart. Like real shit.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Listen, why not?
Right.
They're gonna be sponsored by McDonald's too.
they cutting the
Yep,
check.
somebody gonna have them arches.
Somebody got that M on this shit. That shit is crazy. Like,
Somebody gonna pay for that.
crazy, yo. That shit is crazy.
All right,
See
gentlemen.
how that shit, how it works. I mean, I know how it works, but I never understood that. Like, why would people pay millions of dollars? Like, we already know about McDonald's.
With
Like,
syndication,
more people
you know?
don't need to just
People
see that
understand.
McDonald's, but it's subconsciously.
You need to stay in the trance, dude.
but no, what you're saying,
Yeah.
TG, subconsciously. That's all it is.
Yeah,
They
I
see
know.
that
That's what I
logo
mean.
in the
That's why I said
game.
I know why they do it, but it's just that's why, because it doesn't make any sense. Like I never understood. Like, bro, nobody's buying Sprite because LeBron James drinks Sprite. Like that, it never made sense to me ever. Growing up as a kid, I never got shit like that.
But
Yo, some kids
I
do
think
though. Some kids.
the Hornets has the best sponsor.
No, I get it, but it's just like I never wanted to eat Wheaties. That shit's nasty. Like I don't want to eat Wheaties because Tiger Woods is on the cover. Like,
But some people did though.
no, and I just never understood. I never understood it. I feel like
It wasn't for you to understand, man.
the same amount of people would be buying Wheaties if they wasn't advertising like that. But maybe I don't know. That's why I ain't running no business.
Not yet, because we're gonna get there. Trust me, we're gonna get there. We're gonna run
Yeah,
this.
I mean, but
like a
it's
business.
just I just
All right,
never got
gentlemen.
that.
So let's go next up on the roll up or hold up. Let's turn it up a bit. Brazilian man attends a fight as a fan and leaves as a welterweight champion.
Wait, what? Hold the fuck up. Hold up.
Damn.
You get put in a fight if you're a fan, and then you
So
win.
basically,
God.
this Brazilian man goes to a fight, attends it with his girlfriend, and he goes there to sell his brownies, I believe, or whatever the case is. He ends up buying the ticket. He goes in. He's skilled in the art of Muay Thai.
Muay Thai
Yes,
Thai.
and
jiu-jitsu.
yes. So he went in. So he was replacing a fighter on the bill, and the next thing you know, he took a few shots to the head, got lumped up, but his skill set must have kicked in with the adrenaline, and he ended up winning this joint out for himself. And then he pulled out a proposal to his girlfriend at the end of the match.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
he
Wait,
made
well,
the
hold up.
person
He's
tap out.
He's a dope.
Yep.
Hell, the nigga won the
Yeah.
championship and then proposed to his girl like, "Yo, we gonna make it.
Yeah, till he loses next fight.
We good."
He did say that he was praying that that he tapped out before the round ended. So that just lets you know.
Oh, never mind, then. Never mind. He just wanted to marry his girl before something happened to him. Then that's all that is. He just wanted.
Nah, yeah, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready to go to the full stretch. He was
It's
like,
the perfect moment for him to do that, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know? That's all he knew.
Congratulations on his matrimony.
Yeah, I gotta get his name to see if he win his next fight. Cause if I could, I bet he gonna lose.
That's
He ain't
fucked
ready.
up.
All right,
He ain't
here
fucked
we
up.
go.
It's-
Next on the roll up or hold up, a Pittsburgh man calls in a bomb threat to avoid paying a restaurant bill.
What the fuck?
Bill,
Hold up.
how much was the bill?
Hey, we don't have reports on the bill, but it says a 40-year-old Barry Clapperton faces charges that include threats to use weapons of mass destruction, public drunkenness, and false identification to police. A witness says Clapperton tried to leave multiple times without paying for his meal at a Primatis Brothers, and somewhere in Pittsburgh. It's a great restaurant.
Yo,
They
that
sell
shit has
excellent Reuben. Police was called to the scene, and another person paid for Clapperton's bill at the end of everything. Police said they were about to let the man leave when a bomb threat was called into a nearby restaurant.
So wait. He called the wrong restaurant?
So no, basically he's trying to dip out of this bill. We're eating this restaurant. I'm like, I don't want to pay. I don't got the money. So somebody eventually ended up paying for the bill, but in the process of you trying to finagle your way out of the bill, you call and say McDonald's down the block has a bomb inside.
Oh
Damn.
my God, this nigga.
Yeah, what was his name?
His name was Barry Clapperton.
He ain't no nigga.
Moron of the week right there.
no nigga.
Moron of the week right there, boy.
Nah, wait,
The nigga just walked out.
Wait till you get to the wild out story of the day. But
Oh my
I got the
God,
wild out
bro.
story of the moment right now. The Yankees just hit it. It's 5-2.
You a hater. There's nothing a hater.
let's go, Yanks. Let's
I'm about to
go,
cut this shit off, man. I sat here and watched this whole game for that.
Wait. He just found out his day to watch this game so the Yankees can lose, and now you disappointed?
No, wait.
Yeah.
I
I would have
told you
woke
they
if
was
I didn't
gonna
watch it and I'd have woke up and saw they won. I'd have been disappointed.
It's
But
just
now
that
they
we saw
just
it in
gonna lose
real
to
time.
Houston, so-
It's the fact that it was in real time. It's like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, I told you they was
Yeah,
gonna
but they
win.
was winning the whole game, so it's like Cleveland. They fucking suck.
I
They
told
was
you
up
they was gonna
2-0.
win.
They was up 3-1 last year. Lost to the Cubs. They was up 2-0. They're finished.
Yeah, the hype is over. The
You
hype
come
train's
back from
over.
that.
The
Hype
hype is
train's
over, man.
definitely
It's
over.
over for the hype train. They're not even gonna make the playoffs next year.
Yeah, they.
They're not making the playoffs.
You know what? They're not making it.
We got
not.
our predictions in early.
Uh-oh.
So,
They're
gentlemen,
definitely taking it this year.
roll up a hole up. Todd McFarlane says there's a new Spawn movie coming.
Roll up.
Thank God. Hold up.
Hold.
It's about time.
I like Spawn. I wanted another movie to come out, so I like Spawn.
Yeah,
I was a
but
fan
the
of the
thing about
cartoons
Spawn,
and the
and if he does it the right way, it's not going to be, it's going to be rated R,
That's what he
and it's
said.
going to be
Yes.
scary.
He wants it to be rated R. He wants it to be more based on
It should be- it
story
needs to be dark.
with a like you said, with a spook thrill on it. He did an interview with Complex News, and I read into it. But he said that he did the writing on the script. He wants to do more of a control on the overall creative aspect, because he said once he finished the script, he teamed up with the producer for, I forgot. I think it was Star Trek. And Get Out. The producer who did Get Out, that recently came out, the big success for the film. But that one, that's the producer he has on board for the Spawn movie. So he said he's gonna bring that to like the movie studios to be like, hey, look, I got this big name attached to it. I have the script. He's gonna finance it himself so he can maintain control of the overall direction of it. And then he says if it
got the money
becomes a
for it.
success,
Oh, that's good.
so, definitely, because he said he had people who wanted to reach out and sponsor the film, but he said he wanted to keep the money in-house because, once you let people, in-source or outsource to him, basically they have to creative input on how this, the movie's going to be and who should be in it, casting, and, certain elements that you still want to have control over as a creator.
Yeah.
But we're going to move on to the next one. Roll up a hole up. The USA national team loses to Trinidad 2-1.
Disappointed. I
Hold up.
watched that game. First off, I watched that game. I was disappointed in the way the U.S. played defense. Their offense wasn't too shabby. They left midfielders should have sat here and been more attacking. Like I really was disappointed in the way that they played overall. So I'm disappointed. I really am.
Oh well, I mean,
Let's
no
go
US in the World Cup.
Trinidad.
Yeah. Shout out to Trinidad.
First off, Trinidad is not even going that far in this
Whoa,
world.
whoa, easy,
Okay.
easy.
I was waiting for it. I was counting
It's no
down.
easy. It's no easy. I'm
Whoa,
being
whoa, bro,
Look who
watch
you got in
out,
there.
bro. What the fuck I'm talking about, bro? Easy,
Look who
man.
you already got in there. Listen to this, sir. Trinidad
Bruh.
is not making it past.
Bro,
the
we
first
don't
round
need to
because
go off
if
your
they
soccer
play Portugal-
predictions. Trinidad already did a task in itself by knocking the U.S. out. So that alone is
Listen,
an accolade to put on the belt. So we know their entrance is denied because of us. Now, moving on to the next phase
Trinidad.
and the next chapter. Fuck America. Damn. Damn, we're gonna fucking censor them.
There you go.
Fuck you, gay. Oh my god,
So
man.
emotional.
It wasn't me.
I gotta edit this
So
shit.
emotional. Mm-mm-mm.
Yo,
Busch is
you're a
gonna take it all the way
troll. I
anyway,
swear,
goddamn it.
you're a troll. You're
I knew I was gonna get it out of you. That's exactly why I said that. shit.
Nah, you're nah. Listen, we're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. You just gave me more work. Troll.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not messing with you. I'm turning your mic off.
Let's go, Cleveland.
They're not winning.
Next on Roll Up a Hole Up, gentlemen. Gilbert Areas and porn star Mia Khalifa pull an Instagram stunt of her sliding in his DM to promote their new show on Complex News called Out of Bounds.
Roll up.
Roll the fuck up.
Like, exactly what you said. A stunt.
Wait,
Roll up.
So that blunt is moved too.
is that Wiz Khalifa's sister? Like, I always wanted to know that.
Nah,
Nah,
she's just this exotic,
Yeah, she
sexy
like
porn
A-Rap?
star.
So she's just a random porn star that just be. She was the one that be trying to throw shade on all the NBA players, saying they slide in their DMs and shit, right?
Some shit, man.
I
I'm
don't know.
still not off you right now. You just got the pod censored. So
No, you got the pod censored because you can't control your emotions. I did nothing. Okay.
This is entertaining.
all right, guys.
Provocative. It keeps the people going.
There you go.
We're gonna go to our wild out topic of the week, guys. All right. This one's a doozy. All right. Florida man breaks in. Wait. Okay, in Tampa Bay, Florida, a 23-year-old man has been arrested in the morning at a Tampa Busch Gardens after he allegedly proceeded to assault a pink flamingo in front of horrified bystanders. He sodomized the pink flamingo to death.
Yo,
Wait,
how you
to
sound-
death?
Yo, how
He
you
fucked the flamingo in the ass to death.
Oh my god.
Yo,
What is this
bro. Yo. I hope he caught some.
Oh, man, got bird flu, son.
Yeah, he got bird
In
flu
front
in the
of
clap.
bystanders.
That motherfucker called
To death? How you kill a foot? How you?
And he did it in front of people. Oh man.
Oh man,
That's-
I'm gonna
that's-
share my screen with you guys. You gotta see.
I need to see this shit. Hold up. What the fuck?
Yo, what's up with this dude, bro?
Yo,
Oh,
he looked like a thumb.
nah, hold up.
His head looked like a goddamn thumb. Look, oh,
Wow.
Dude like a thumb, a fat thumb.
that's probably
Yo, why he sodomizing? Why he
He
sodomizing
looked like
flamingo?
he looked like Patrick
He ain't getting no ass. That's why.
from
He ain't getting
SpongeBob.
no ass looking like that, bro. Oh man.
I see why. You sure he didn't fall on the flamingo and kill it?
Word, dog. Look at this nigga.
People, if you listen to the podcast right now, if you know, please look this up because when y'all see this fat thumb Patrick looking guy that
This is
killed this
terrible,
poor
bro.
flamingo. This poor flamingo.
Wait,
See,
wait. Hold
America,
on.
this is why some people just need to stay in the house and just bait.
Hold up.
He gotta go out and rape a flamingo. A flamingo.
One of the
Yo.
bystanders, one of the bystanders' children 4-year-old points at his mom and goes, "Mommy, look, the man is riding a flamingo."
He's riding that flamingo. That flamingo, are you kidding me? That flamingo have to be made out of titanium.
Yo, son, that is a hilarious moment, dude.
Oh my
Just the kid just made it funny.
Nah, bro. How he's 23? He's not gonna make it 30.
Bruh.
Son, why you busting that
Bob, bruh?
He's probably jealous of the flamingo how it has a neck and he doesn't have a neck.
Oh wow. His head look like the top of a bullet, bro.
Yo, he easily has to weigh 550.
Yo, he got a salt shaker head, son.
Oh my god.
Look at this nigga, son.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
For real, yo.
I'm over here crying.
How did he even get in the how did he even get in there with the flamingos?
Hold up, but why?
He ain't climbing no gates or nothing. Who's that? His wife?
He look like...
That's the flamingo owner?
Hold on.
No, traumatized eyewitness.
Look, the dude said,
She
said
looked
he screamed
traumatized.
out. Look, the dude said he screamed out, "I just had an orgasm." Just threw the bird to the side, put his pants back on like it was normal. Like he had did everything like he did this every single day of his life.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, yo?
Yo, what's wrong with this dude? Yo, that's not his first rodeo, son.
It can't be, bro.
Did he work there?
He had the fucking animal before, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Yo, this
What was this guy's name again?
He's into raping animals. He raped the animal, dude.
Yo, the flamingo died from inner bleeding.
He didn't even. I mean, he did
Jose
rape the
Rafael
animal.
Sanchez. That's his name.
Yo,
That's murder, bro.
Yo, oh my god.
Bird.
The bird.
Internal bleeding.
Although sexual assault by humans on a flamingo is basically unheard of in the United States, 2004 Worldwide Fund for Nature found studies of fairly common certain region of Mexico and Latin American countries where culture believes that still sex with a flamingo might bring them luck or prosperity.
What the fuck?
So good luck in jail, motherfucker.
Word.
Stupid.
You heard
ass.
it here first on the smoke cast, y'all. Oh my.
He had to
God.
be smoking
Oh
10
my
dip
God.
cigarettes.
He said I had an orgasm. Wow.
Nah, you know what he had? He had lockup, bro. He had to
But
have.
how do you yell that out? That's the crazy thing. Like,
The nigga,
Like-
look, he bust off and said, I just had an orgasm.
I screamed out.
Bam.
I see why that lady was traumatized. Look at her.
Looking at his face, she'll be
Ghost.
traumatized. Like, God damn.
Every
look at
time
this
she closes her
dumbass.
eyes, that's all she's going to see, bro.
Yo, yeah, they was already traumatized when they saw him.
Oh
As
man.
soon as he dropped his pants, they looked over there like, what is this
He was
elephant?
probably
What is
into
that?
it too, dude. He was grooving in
They
the
probably
bird,
were
son.
getting
That's why nobody said nothing at first. They probably was like, oh, what's these two animals doing? Let's go over there. Oh, that's a man. When he screamed out, he had an orgasm. That's when they realized it was a person.
Yo,
I didn't know gorillas could talk.
Chill, son. Oh man.
I can't, my
that's fucking crazy, bro.
Shit, man.
Bro, look at that.
Son, no, son, you see, he raised it. He had his eyebrow raised though, like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, it was me. He
Wait,
said,
his eyebrow
my bucket
raised?
list
God
is
damn.
done.
Oh, man.
Look at it,
Yeah.
son.
Yo,
He's like, my bucket list
this
is
nigga.
good.
Yeah,
this nigga. Yeah,
he's finished, man.
it's over for
As
him.
soon as
man.
he
He gonna
get in
jail.
jail, what you in for? Murder? That's what he better say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I murdered a man.
He gonna be like, yeah, murder, nigga. First, every degree.
23. Like, what makes you go fuck a flamingo?
No, he was smoking that dust, so like you said, that block or whatever that shit.
He was taking that flocker, bro.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah, the flocker.
Taking that flocker. It was over.
Flocka, he had that shit from Max Payne, that blue shit. And he thought he had wings.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
He gave him the Max Payne drug. Oh shit.
Bro, he looked like somebody in Shallow Hal. Or how? Oh man,
He is Shallow Hal.
He is exactly. Yeah,
That's Shallow Hal right
Yo,
there.
ain't nothing shallow about him, son. That nigga just fucked a bird, B. Ain't nothing shallow about that dude. So he just raped a bird. He's relentless. He has no remorse.
That nigga did not give a fuck. He probably gonna be in the courtroom like, listen, it's cool in my country. I'm good.
Nah, ain't nowhere in the world that's cool.
We just read that. We just read it that some parts of Mexico and some parts of Latin America believe that if you do that, you get good luck and prosperity. So apparently they don't do that there.
Wait, they said that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says so at the bottom.
Certain regions of Mexico and other Latin American countries, cultural beliefs.
You fuck a flamingo.
Sex with a flamingo may bring you. I can't believe what
good luck and prosperity. I'm telling you, bro. He gonna be like, in my country, it's good. I got good luck on my shot.
Oh my god.
Now, you going to jail up here, dog. You going to jail up here, bro. It's over, man. And you getting the max. You ain't even fucked the bird up. Like you killed the bird. You getting the max, my nigga. You better say you just murdered.
He's getting beat up in jail.
He getting fucked in jail. That's it. It's not even beat up. He getting fucked. This story gonna be.
He has to tell people he's in for murder. Like he better walk around with his eye raised up like that, like The Rock, and just walk around. So I'm in for murder. I'll eat you, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. And people just ain't gonna fuck with him. But then when they find out what he did,
they gonna fuck his ass
metal
up.
jacket. 100 niggas running in with soap, with bars of soap and socks, and just start hitting him. Finish him.
Yo, ain't that the country's national? Ain't that the state's national bird too down there, the flamingo?
Oh my god!
No,
if it is, that makes it even worse.
That's Trinidad's national bird.
Oh man,
my bad.
It's not your bad. It's you didn't fuck the flamingo, so I don't know why you're apologizing. He's apologizing like you broke it and fucked the flamingo. Like you like, oh, I had an orgasm.
Yo, and threw the
and then you threw the bird to the side like the bird was a piece of shit. Like, all right, you did your purpose, bitch. Get out of here, man. Like,
yo, this guy. Put it this way: if he don't go to jail, then it's true. That is good luck because how you beat that case?
I don't know, bro.
Yo, you know what? They gonna put him in an insane asylum, son.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna be in a psychiatric hospital.
He's gonna deny that shit and get off. He's gonna be like, damn, yo, that flamingo shit real, B.
Right, mad motherfuckers down there plucking flamingos out this bitch, yo. I'm telling you, that shit works. Mad niggas down there plucking birds.
You got 30 to life, get a flamingo.
Yo, that's terrible, son.
Yo.
Damn, yo.
Oh, shit, bro.
That shit is not cool, son.
Hey, man, he thought it was the best thing in the world, I bet. That's the best piece of ass he ever got.
Nah, man, he did it before.
Nah, he definitely did it before. Like, he probably did multiple animals. Like, that probably was the number one.
You know what? He probably was smashing smaller animals. Yeah, son. Real shit, son. That's how that
probably
shit.
fucking chihuahuas and shit out this bitch.
Busting that little cat shit.
Oh, man.
And the crazy thing is, he probably had his eye on that flamingo for a while. He probably got a season pass. He did that every once a week. Like, yeah, that's the one.
I'm gonna tear that shit up. Right there. That's the one I want right there. That's my piece. That's my ass right there. Oh man.
Motherfucker said, I can't wait to mating season.
Yeah, for real.
Can't wait. When mating season hit, you're mine.
Here we go. 2 outs.
Oh, man.
And Chapman probably about to strike this guy out.
Yep. Yankees. Are you still watching it? The Yankees won. It's over, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I always like watching like I like seeing how the team celebrate, and I like seeing the crowd. Like they showing people in the crowd, they praying, they got their eyes closed and their hands together, looking up at the sky. Like ain't nobody helping you.
Oh man.
It's over.
Yeah.
Unless Chapman just implodes, but nah, it ain't gonna happen. The way he been pitching, he about to strike this guy out right now. 1, 2. Struck him out. He ain't even swing.
Chapman is nice, bro. Throwing 100 miles.
100. It was 101.
That's crazy.
Ooh, Joe Girardi is souped. Yeah. Cause they was gonna roast him if
they was gonna fire his ass if they'd have lost. They was gonna fire his ass. He was out.
Nah, he'd have quit.
His job was on the line. He know that.
Fired him.
Something would have happened.
Yeah, he would have resigned. He would have
Yeah,
resigned.
they'd have been like, it's a mutual. I'm stepping down.
Nah, nigga, you got laid off because the motherfuckers ain't want you no more. That's all it was. We know the truth.
That's how they do it. Yep, see, it's quiet as hell.
Oh, yeah, fans is about to cry. Little kids there, they about to, no, I hate the Indians. No. It's about to be pissed. Somebody their jerseys is gonna get burnt. Yankees fans gonna fight. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fight there. You're gonna hear about fighting and everything, bro. Because Yankees fans gonna be so soup, and the Indians fans ain't gonna like it. They gonna be busting somebody's head. It's gonna be fighting.
Oh, poor Jay Bruce.
He'll be
being on the Mets. Yeah. Well, shout out to the bitch ass Yankees. They going to the ALCS. They going home. Oh, that.
Oh my God!
I make a $10 bet that they don't.
Listen, man, you gotta
make a $10 bet they don't.
Bet and raise you $10. They ain't winning. Houston had that flood. Had that flood.
Okay.
They can't. They got.
Okay. Hey,
But-
Look,
listen,
man.
when the Yankees win, I just want my money. TJ, I'm
That's
coming.
not
Not
the
winning.
official bet.
Yeah.
That's the official bet. But wait, look, I
No,
can't
that's a
even
bet.
continue. TG's roast of hold on. This was the most epic roast I've ever endured on the pod, but this is just the roast of this Eduardo Jose Rafael Sanchez. Oy, TG, you might have to frame this episode, bruh.
Nah, you just need to put a picture of that up there, and that's the article. And when they click on it, they just get their audio.
So for this
From the
podcast,
minute-
we're gonna switch the
From the
thumbnail.
minute you said it, wild out topic of the night.
Yeah, that's the name of this pod. That's the person. That's his own separate pod right there. Because this one is going to be the most downloaded pod. I guarantee you.
Oh my God!
Within one day.
You just gotta change the headline to like Patrick Thumbman, murders Flamingo. People gonna be like, what?
Flamingo.
Let me listen to this shit. What the hell?
The picture, they're gonna start dying.
Oh my God! Oh my God! This
The
shit
roast is real.
Yo, I can't even continue after that. Yo, I literally have a migraine. I literally in tears. I am still laughing. I actually want to listen to this back right now. This is insane. Oh my God. I can't
we was
even lie
going in
to
on
you.
it, bro.
Yo, no, wait. You personally filleted him.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah, well,
Everybody
ask the Flamingo what happened to him. If I filleted him, what did he do to the Flamingo?
R.I.P. to the Flamingo, man.
Yo, R.I.P. to the Flamingo.
Flamingo
man.
lives matter. Flamingo lives matter.
Flamingos live.
They matter. Flamingo lives matter, yo.
Yo, that's it. I'm done, man. That's
Yo.
it, man. I'm good.
He's gonna get off. Well, he already got off, but I'm telling you, good luck if he beats this case. I'm telling you, because if this was a dog or something, I'd
Oh, man,
kill him.
Oh my god, man, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Dogs get treated better than some humans.
Word.
Especially
Yeah.
those rare breeds, you know, those special mixes, you know. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Ask Michael Vick about that.
Yo, I can't. Yo, gentlemen, man, I can't, man. We gotta end the pod on this note, man. I can't keep going, man. Look, man, ladies and
Patrick
gentlemen.
Thumb, man.
He made the night worthwhile tonight. He made the night worthwhile tonight.
He's a flamingo fucker.
Listen,
For real.
I told my blunt to that flamingo. Like I said, flamingo lives matter, okay? I'm totally
Look.
R.I.P. to the
to
flamingo.
that flamingo.
Alright, to the Flamingo, man.
He did not deserve that.
This is the Daily Heat Check
No, you know.
podcast. Sir Piffery Goodness, TGP4K, Mac Amazing, King Jones.
No.
We are out, episode 6.
Light up, light up.
Light up.
Peace.
Yo.
Peace.
Nigga.